Hey, welcome to Sunday Jam with Arlo. This is episode number 16. I'm so glad you stopped by. Today in the jam, we're finishing up the demo we've been working on. One of the things I like to do once we get to the point where we're about done is go back in and look at our Ezdrummer. See what we can edit, make it sound a little more dynamic. So I'm going to show you how I do that. The other thing I want to talk about today is going to be Soundtoys. They got a Black Friday sale till December 3rd. We're going to talk about some of those plugins. And the last thing I want to talk about is Synology. They make some really cool stuff and something that might be of interest to some other musicians out there. So I'd like to talk about that. So lots of fun stuff today. Make sure you stick around.
Holding on to the world I know.
So we're putting our finishing touches on our song. What I like to do is to go back into Ezdrummer and listen to the whole song and see where I can edit out some parts, maybe add a little more dynamics, so bring something up or bring something down. So let me show you what I'm doing here. So what I do is I leave Ezdrummer still down in here. I haven't brought it up into Cubase yet because now I can still mess with a lot of the parameters in here. Eventually I do dump it up there, and sometimes I break it out like all the different tracks, like so the snare, the kick, and all that, but right now we're not doing that. We're going to leave it in here so we can keep messing with it. So I'm going to play this part that I got for you here. It's at the end of the song, and I've got a couple different guitars kind of doing like these little outro solos, and then it goes into the drum part, goes into some timpanis at the very end of the song. So just take a listen. This is how it sounds so far. Okay, so then you hear the timpanis come in. So it's a pretty smooth way to end it in there, but I'm thinking, what if I could add just another little piece in there to just add a little more excitement before we go into the timpanis. So there's different ways you can do that. The first way you could do it, if you look here, we can go down in here and grab our scissors here, and we could snip this right here, and then we go back and hit our little arrow here, and then we double click on the spot we just cut. And then we can go up to the amount here, and this will control all the drums. Now I can pick drums individually, which ones I would want to increase the amount of hits, but we'll just do all of them. So we'll crank it up. It's at 9 hits. Let's take it up to 14 hits. We'll leave the velocity the same. We'll move the velocity up a couple too. So let's take a listen and see how that sounds here. So I'm just going to start a little bit before that, and then it'll come into the part we just changed. Okay. So that added a little more energy there at the end. So that's one way you can go about it. So what's another way? So let's close this edit play style, and we'll hit our back button right here, right? So we can hit back, and that'll take us back to where we haven't made that little cut in there and change the amount. Let's try it a different way. Let's open up our song creator here. So this is what I used in the beginning to create all the little pieces of this song. I got it from in here. So if we go back, take our scissors, let's just do a little cut right before the timpani section. We'll cut a piece out there. Get our arrow. Let's just remove all of that. So we got a nice little hole there. Now we can go up to our fills and start listening to the fills and see what we might want to use in there. And you know, and what we did in the last change we did, it just added some more snare and some more kick drum, like just more hits. It didn't touch on the toms at all. So maybe we do that. Maybe we can find a fill that has some toms in it that leads into the timpanis a little more. So let's just see. Try, let's get on the try one more here. Let's take number 5. I think I like 5. So let's bring that down and we just drop that into our slot. Now let's see how it sounds with, we've cut out a section, we've added a fill. So we've added in some different drums. Let's see how that sounds. I like that. I like how that is. So that just adds a little bit more energy in there for that part. And I think it works better than just adding more hits to the snare and kick. I like that we've added a couple more drums. Seems like those toms are nice to go into the timpani part too. So that's what I do next. I go through the whole song and I just start listening and saying, oh, do we need a little more energy there? Do we need a little less energy here? And we can use our song creator and just cut pieces out and add new pieces in. Once I get it all set, then I just, I'll highlight, take this whole thing. I'll just kind of do this and grab it, and then I'll just carry it right up into my track here for Ezdrummer. And like I said, sometimes I break it out, so then I go into the mix section, and then you can just change these to just different tracks. And then you go up into your output up here, and you can activate all the outputs. So then you'll have a kick track, a snare track, and then we can do our parallel bus processing. We want to do that, or if we want to add compression to the kick, the snare on their own, whatever you want to do. There's lots you can do in this one, but I really like how this kit sounds so far. This is the classic rock kit that Eddie Kramer worked on. And I think the kit sounds pretty killer already. I mean, I'm using his, the compression he's got and a little bit of tape on there. And I'm pretty happy with the kit. So I think I'm going to just put the whole thing in and just kind of roll with that. And because I've got another song I want to get to. So that's it for the drums. I'll show you real quick, too, the other kind of things I've been working on. One of the things was I did add the Sunset Sound reverb to the drums, so that's on there. Let me give you a little taste of that. Let's solo the drums here real quick on that part. And here, I'll turn it off, and then I'll turn it on so you can hear the difference with the Sunset Sound reverb on the whole kit. So this is with it off. This is with it on. Sounds pretty cool. I'm using that plate spring. I'm doing that Warren Hewitt trick he showed us where he uses the same reverb on the drums, guitars, vocals, all the same to act as a glue to bring it all in. And it seems to be working pretty well. So just adding touches here and there. So that's what I was messing with the drums. I have been messing too with my stereo, my main bus out. I did a couple things there. I put in the Pultec EQ. I did a boosted 100 here, like 2 dB, and then I did 10K at like 2.8. I did like a boost and an attenuation on that one, just on the top end. It makes it sound pretty sweet. So I did that. I added in the Fairchild compressor onto that. And then I also been using the Kramer master tape. So let me do this. I'll turn them all off for you. And then I'll play that a little bit, and then I'll turn them all on. So here's with them all off. All right, let's turn them all on here. Getting pretty close to the end of this song. Like I said, I'll go through the drums. I still want to work on the lyrics and the vocals. I try when I'm writing these demos is just to get something written, and then I go back and then I start tweaking a word here, phrase, different things there. But getting pretty close on this one. It's been a lot of fun. All right, so let's talk about a couple things here. First off, let's talk about this Soundtoys Black Friday sale. This came on the other day. I saw. It ends December 3rd, so we're on the Sunday Jam, so I think it's Wednesdays. So there's a couple days to go on this. So check this out. They're doing 55% off all Soundtoys 5. So it was 500, now it's 230. And then or you can get the effects rack if you've already got some of this stuff. But lots of cool things from the Echo Boy, different Echo type stuff going on there. They've like got different models of like Ecoplexes and master tape and all that in there. Decapitator, which is like a big saturation plug-in that all I see is like great things on that plug-in. People seem to love that. And then they've got, little altar boys, got pitch shifting, little plate reverbs, micro shift, some more shifting. Radiator looks really cool to give some drive and kind of some warmth to your bass, your drums. I mean, tremulator, they have little radiators. And what's interesting too is like they have the radiator and then the little radiator. They're actually different, modeled after different things. It's just not like a dumbed down version they're actually different models of different hardware pieces. So you'll see that with a couple of them like that. So I'd like to know what you guys think. Who's using Soundtoys? Which ones you like? Because I've already got like Sunset Sound Reverb and I have the Space Echo now, so I have a lot of stuff covered under this. But it's a pretty tempting little offer there. So let me know down in the comments section what you think of Soundtoys. Also wanted to touch real quick on this. Like I said, I took my computer in the other day. I had some bad RAM in there, and I'm dealing with Corsair on that now, and we'll see if they come through on that for me because they found the RAM to be bad. Luckily, I still have 16 gigs in there, but I really need to get my other 16 back, so hopefully soon. So anyways, I'm telling about I'm going to build a system for my brother. He's going to start working on Cubase, and we're going to start working on songs together. And I'm thinking, well, how am I going to get my songs to him? He lives, 4 hours away from me. And the guy at the computer place was great. He's like, you got to check out Synology and these NAS systems, NAS. So if we take a look at it, let's go to like just the personal home user here. So they make a ton of different ones, but basically what it is you've got these, it's like a cloud in your house. So they'll have drives in it, and you can do multiple drives and you can mirror them. So they're saving on both of them. So if you have one drive go dead, you still have the other drive that's alive, and you just pull out the dead one and then put in a new one. So it's a great way to back up stuff. But from what I understand, and I still got a ton of research to do on these, is you'll have all your stuff in your system. It's a cloud-based type system, your own cloud. So then my brother could get into this too and just pull out the files, and then he could start working on it. So I think it's pretty cool instead of using like, iCloud or something like that, or some people use like the Google Drive and things, which I need to look into that too. But I'd love to hear if anybody's using this as well. So if you're using one of these NAS systems, I'd love to see what you guys think about it. Hopefully I'm going to get his computer built here in the next couple weeks. I've got all the stuff just came in. Got him a good motherboard. Mine didn't have a Thunderbolt connection in it. The one I got him was the design there from Gigabyte. So I'm hoping that's going to work out good for him. Just get the Thunderbolt in there, so if he starts going towards UAD or anything like that, he'll be able to do that easily. Lots of crazy technology out there, kids. It's crazy what you can do these days. It's a good time to be recording at home, and just really exciting stuff. So I hope you guys are getting into it. Hope you're subscribing. Hit the little subscribe button, hit the little bell, and just keep joining me on this journey of recording. And hope you guys get to play some guitar today. Take care now. Bye-bye.